Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy King Sanders here, and we are back with another video as of today. It's going to be another sports betting video. It is going to be for Friday, which is payday, December 10th, 2021. So I'm really excited to get into this slate. First, just want to say thank you guys for all the love and support. If you guys are new, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. And as of right now, our bets did just finish up for the night when we profited. We had a really good night. So let's recap that just a little bit. First we had Derek White over 15.5 points plus 100 odds. So one of our first plus odd plays on the entire channel ends up cashing fairly easy. I think it cashed towards the beginning of the third quarter. He had an absolutely fantastic game. From there, we also had the what other plays do we have? I'm drawing a blank right now. So we had that, and then we had Russell Westbrook. We had his over 18.5 points. That did not cash. He was in a pretty decent spot. He ended up with 9 at the end of the first half, and guess how many he ended up with at the end of the game? Yeah, you guessed it, 9. So he literally didn't score at all the entire second half, which, not too much you can do about that. And then we had 76ers team total under 107.5. That also cashed. So we ended up going 2-1 on the day. Did profit, so I'm very excited about that. The 76ers wasn't really that much of a sweat either. But we'll go ahead and hop into today's slate. If you guys end up tailing me, feel free to let me know down in the comment section below. If you guys fade me on any of these, feel free to let me know as well. I love to hear what you guys are betting on. So first play we do have is going to be the Kings -1 versus the Hornets -105 odds. Now, truthfully, this is just because we're going to be riding the hot hand. The Kings have won their last 3 games, so they're going to be looking for that 4-game win streak. And 2 of those wins have come against the Los Angeles Clippers, which are a very quality team. So the fact that they went and beat them back-to-back is pretty solid. These teams did play earlier this year, and the Kings actually won by exactly 30. I think it was 140 to 110. So they did end up winning by 30. And the Kings, with 2 to 3 days of rest, are 4-0 against the spread. So that's a pretty good deal there, and they haven't played since the 8th. So pretty decent numbers there. And then the Kings are really good actually on the road. They are 7-5 against the spread on the road outright. So if you guys did plan on fading this one, I could definitely understand it because Richaun Holmes did just get ruled out earlier in the day today. So he is going to be out, but I still think it's going to be a pretty solid play overall. I think that -1 is just a touch bit too low, but if you guys did want to fade this one, definitely go for it. Our second play of the day we have is going to be Clint Capela over 13.5 rebounds versus Brooklyn +100, so another plus odds play. He did end up cashing this in the last 2 games outright. The 2 teams that they played weren't really a very good matchup for him, but he did end up cashing it. And then these 2 teams did play on November 3rd, so just about a month ago, and he did end up cashing this. He actually had 16, so he cashed it pretty easy. He cashed it by about 2.5 rebounds, so I really like that, and this is just a really bad matchup overall for Brooklyn. As we all know, Brooklyn, they have a very interesting way of running lineups. Sometimes they run LaMarcus Aldridge at the center. Sometimes they run Paul Millsap at the center. Sometimes they run Nicholas Claxton, who I personally think they should be running at center at all times. But hey, what do I know? I feel like they should run Claxton, Aldridge, Durant, Harden, and I guess you could throw in Patty Mills. You could throw in Bruce Brown. You could even throw in Cam Thomas. I like Cam Thomas a lot, but I guess I'm definitely not the coach. So what do I know? But it's just a bad matchup overall for Brooklyn. And in the last 4 games that Brooklyn has played, there has been someone that has really, jumped out when it comes to their rebounding totals. So obviously Christian Wood, I would say Christian Wood's a very good rebounding center. He collected 15. Porzingis, who's not a very good rebounding center, collected 12. Jared Vanderbilt, who was filling in for Karl-Anthony Towns, so he isn't even originally a center, he grabbed 15. And then this one has really nothing to do with the center position, but Lonzo, when they did end up playing the Bulls, Lonzo grabbed 10. So pretty solid bet. That's going to be my next one. It's going to be Capela over 13.5 rebounds versus Brooklyn +100 odds. Our next one is going to be the man himself, Garrison Mathews, over 2.5 threes versus the Bucks, minus 105 odds. Obviously, the Rockets have won 7 straight, so their confidence is going to be absolutely through the roof and then some. Like, they're going to be coming in absolutely firing. Matthews, pretty much every time that he shoots the ball, it's a three-point shot. Like, I really wish I was joking, but in his last 6 games, he has shot 11, 6, 10, 7, 11, and 9 three-point shots. So he has shot a lot of three-point shots, and he has cashed this over 2.5 in all 6. So almost their entire win streak, he's cashed this. So I really like where we're at with that one. He actually moved into the starting rotation as of recently since Jalen Green is injured. So that makes me like it even more. So, and then also Milwaukee, they do give up the 3rd most threes in the entire NBA. So that's a pretty good stat to be living by as well. So that's going to be our next play. Garrison Mathews over 2.5 threes versus the Bucks, minus 105 odds, almost plus odds. So I'm betting this one up early for sure before anyone else hops on it. And then our last and final play of the day is going to be Brandon Ingram over 33.5 PRAs versus Detroit, minus 125 odds. A little bit juiced on this one, but truthfully, this is the only juiced one that we really have. So I'm fine with it. Brandon Ingram has cashed this in 6 of his last 8 games outright. And then also Kyra Lewis Jr., he did just get ruled out for, I think it was a torn ACL. He's going to be out for the rest of the year. And so because of that, Brandon Ingram is going to have to take on a little bit more of the playmaking role between him and Devontae Graham. Those two are going to be having to facilitate the offense a little bit more. So that's going to lead to more assists for him. Detroit is 22nd in defense, just outright. They're 23rd in rebounds and 19th overall in assists. So they're below average in every single one of those categories outright, giving up a lot of points, rebounds, and assists to opposing teams in general. When it's talking about just strictly the small forward position, they are 23rd in points and 20th in assists. So truthfully, this team is in a very rough spot in just about every aspect. Their rebounds against the small forward position are pretty good, though, but I don't think that's where he's going to be doing most of his damage. I think most of it's going to be in the points department. So those are going to be my 4 plays of the day. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you guys know whenever I post. I do try to post six videos a week, so make sure you guys are hopping on, especially right now while I have the hot hand. I did go 2-1 today, or as of yesterday, I guess, and so I don't want you guys to miss out on this. I'm pretty excited about it. So I would love to hit 300 subscribers by the end of the week. So I would love to be able to do that, but I can't do that without your guys' help. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. But for now, this is King Center signing out. Peace.